Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Meme and Die podcast, where I'm one of your hosts, Museo, and I'm joined by my mostly incompetent co-hosts, Cord Gamer.
How's it going?
And Noc.V.
What's up?
If you don't know our deal by now, you're not a real fan, and so we don't have to explain ourselves. This is a podcast about gaming news and weird questions. Speaking of which, fellas, let's get right into it, yeah?
Do you have weird questions?
Yeah, man.
Oh, what are the weird questions? What are the weird questions? What questions are we getting wacky and weird with? GUI even, maybe?
The first one? Dude. GUI? Is that what you just said to me?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, that was a big theme last episode. I don't know if we were carrying it on, you know?
Oh my god, no. Dude, no.
No? Okay. No GUI questions this time, guys.
So first question. If you could be transported to any fictional world and live there, which one would you go to? There are no limits to this question. You can pick any fictional thing, world, place, Christ. Island. I don't know.
Can I choose my status? Because I feel like that's very different. Like I would love to go to Star Wars universe and be a Jedi, but fuck being a peasant in a Star Wars universe. God, no. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't mind living in the Game of Thrones world as long as I can get a fucking dragon.
Exactly, right?
No, I would say you would be able to do that for this question.
Okay, that's cool.
All right, wonderful. Where would I want to live?
I've had a lot of thinking about this one.
I haven't been able to think about this one. It was just handed to me, you know?
I'm
fresh off the press.
Okay, well, here, I'll think
through.
I'll give you my kind of two answers. Uh-huh. No, it's just one answer. So the first one that I considered was The Hobbit, because I recently went to Ireland, and I was Ireland's really cool and pretty. And so I was like, maybe living somewhere like that would be cool, plus magic. Would be awesome. But then I thought, let's get a little more chaotic. I think I would want to live in the universe of Final Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy 14?
Yes, dude. Okay, it's like Lord of the Rings has magic, yes, but it's not like like a lot of people use it or like super duper cool on like a common level kind of thing. In Final Fantasy, they just like teleport using crystals that are like open to the public to use, and like there's so many different types of magic and like all this stuff. It's like a whole thing. And if you don't have magic, then you're totally fine, because you could just play as like one of the other classes. Like you could be a marauder or whatever and like use an axe, or you could be like a knight and have like really heavy armor and stuff.
This sounds
like there's still jobs for you,
right?
I would love it. It would be so cool.
Alrighty, Final Fantasy 14, the dream universe.
Yes. I would be a black mage. I would want to burn things. It would be fun.
See, the first thing that came to mind was Star Wars, but I felt like that's a little too basic. And then the next thought I had was, living in cyberpunk. In a cyberpunk world, that might be cool as fuck. But it's also very dangerous.
Yeah, that's what
I feel like I wouldn't last long. So I feel like I'm back to, I'll just be a Star Wars and Jedi. I'll be a basic bitch. I'm going to be a Jedi in Star Wars.
But you said before, like if we can choose our status, so to speak, cyberpunk wouldn't necessarily that bad.
Yeah.
Because
what class of people are protected? What class of people are protected in Cyberpunk 2077?
Arasaka executives.
Yeah.
Don't we like?
You get like crazy protection.
Isn't like the first
or the Militech people?
Isn't the
first? The Militech people are like they're so hard to kill.
Isn't like the first main story mission you going and assassinating a fucking exec, or that you end up assassinating one?
No, you watch the assassination of one. His son kills the grandpa guy.
You literally exactly.
I'm not going to say there's not inherent risks in being like you think just all the Arasaka executives are just going around getting assassinated all the time. Like it happens. Doesn't mean it doesn't mean you wouldn't be able to live.
It only happens on a yearly basis, Noc. It's nothing much.
How many Arasaka fucking executives do you think there are?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
But do you really want to be? You really want to be a business exec? Like, if you're going to a Cyberpunk 2077, you really want to go there and be a business exec? Like, that's what your dream job is.
I'd be a nomad, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I kind of know what you mean.
Be a nomad.
Oh man.
Oh, dude. Also, Final Fantasy 14 has cat girls. Big plus.
Ooh, okay. Wait, might be changing my answer.
Dude, for real?
Kidding. No. God, no.
Oh, dang it. Dude, I was about to do that one meme where they like lock arms and it's like the really buff guys.
Oh my God.
No. That meme is still here. It's person who likes Final Fantasy, person who likes Star Wars, cat girls.
That's true. That's true.
That's the meme right there.
Ahsoka, bro.
What?
What do you mean?
She's not a cat. She's not a cat.
I know she's not a cat, but she has like the little.
Bro, we talk about cat girls, and then you go alien. Like what?
Okay, all right, whatever. Noc, where would you go?
I had absolutely no freaking idea what to even think of answering. And as soon as you said Final Fantasy 14, I was thinking, oh shit, MMOs. World of Warcraft could be pretty cool. But then I thought,
ooh.
I mean, World of Warcraft is like cool and everything. But the funny thing is like, I thought about Ragnarok Online, and in a lot of ways, it's pretty much exactly what you're saying with Final Fantasy 14. A lot of the same thing. There's a lot of similarities between those worlds. It's just with Ragnarok, it's all it's like, imagine Final Fantasy 14 mixed with a lot more anime style, but also Norse mythology. So it's like Thor and Yggdrasil and all this kind of shit.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty cool.
So wait, would you live in God of War?
I've never played God of War.
Oh, dude.
And now I feel like I should.
maybe watch some of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they're pretty cool games. All right. Next question, guys. We do a lot of positive things on this show, right? We do a lot of like talking ourselves up and like, you know, doing all that. Let's tear something down. Tell us, what is something that you hate? And it can be about anything, about anyone,
what I hate,
anything,
what I absolutely hate.
Just tell me something you hate.
What I absolutely hate.
Get it off your chest.
What boils my blood.
Yeah.
What grinds your gears?
What grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears?
Fucking inflation, bro. Swear to God. Dude.
Oh my God.
Dude. We have an issue, bro. The $5 hot and ready Little Caesars pizza is no longer $5, bro.
What are they?
They're not.
It's no longer $5. $7.07 fucking cents, bro. Fucking inflation, bro. Dude, I'm so scared, bro. I'm scared. Like, I'm expecting next week that we're gonna hear about the Costco hot dog bumped up to $2. Like,
yeah, what the hell?
No,
I'm waiting for it at this point.
No,
it's gonna happen eventually. It has to happen.
I'll cry. I will actually cry.
We will all cry as a collective society.
Oh, dude, that reminds me. The other day I was going out to buy Guinness because I was like, I had beer, and then it was $8 for like a pack of 4.
What beer?
Guinness.
That's why.
Dude, come on.
Dude, Guinnesses are $2 a pop. Easily.
But like, bro, that's so much money.
Yeah?
I feel like it didn't used to cost that much.
No,
I feel like when I was in Ireland. No, see, here's the thing. I feel like when we were in Ireland and like visiting pubs, getting a pint of Guinness was like maybe €5.
Yeah, bro, because you were in a foreign fucking country.
And also a pub, like, yeah.
I don't know. Beer's $2.
God, it just reminds me
if it's what does €5 equate to in American dollars?
$6-7.
The euro is like 1.3. So yeah, about 6-7. Oh man.
I was in Melbourne at least 10 years ago. Went to this freaking pub in South Melbourne, and they were charging $20 for a pint of Heineken.
Whoa,
dude, no. I think you just went to a fancy place.
I mean, not really. It was not. I maybe a little bit, but not Not that fancy.
Dude, that's awful.
Did you go to? Was this
Fucking
like a
paid
live
it too.
concert or something? Like,
No, it's just a fucking regular ass shitty pub.
I
that's
feel
no,
like you got
that's no
racially,
shitty, that's no
like,
shitty pub, bro. They
I feel
didn't
like you
want.
got racially discriminated
They
against.
didn't want to serve your kind or something. Like $20 for a
Like,
pint.
that's what's happening.
Like what?
You are on their no-fly list.
I don't know, man.
God.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Pay $20 for a pint of beer.
I mean, seriously, like
Yeah.
that's the thing is like that could almost be normal now in Australia with inflation because like in Australia the cost of living in Australia is a lot higher than in America as it is anyway. Because like
Y'all got it worse than us? Ooh.
the thing is what a dollar means in America is a lot different than what it means in Australia.
Yeah.
People in general get paid a lot more in Australia, but at the same like our minimum wage is it must be at like $20 an hour now. Would have to be. It was like when I left Australia, it was like the minimum wage was I think like $19 an hour or something like that.
Dude, I would kill for that.
Yeah, but I mean, it means a different thing. I mean, yes, the minimum wage in America is completely fucked, but the money means a different thing. Like I would say a regular,
It's
a regular pub-
23. 23, 23. 23, 23 an hour.
That's like how much I want from a career job at the end of my college education.
Bro, but like,
dream a bit bigger than that. Jesus Christ.
yeah,
probably.
but
Still,
all the
it's
prices of everything else is expensive. Like, yeah, you might be getting paid $23 an hour, but you're gonna have to pay $20 for a pint of beer.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I wouldn't
I
say
see.
exactly that, but like I would say at that time when I went and bought a $20 pint of fucking Heineken, it probably would have been at a normal regular bar maybe $14.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's crazy.
This wasn't
I
even the
can't think
thing
of-
that I actually thought of when I was talking about what I would, or when I saw the question, tell us something about anything you hate. This wasn't the question I was going to talk about, or this wasn't the topic I was going to talk about.
No, yo, speak your piece.
It's time for you to rant. It's time for you to rant. It's time for you to rant. That was my rant.
I feel like what I was going to talk about is so like inconsequential compared to the price of just everyday living.
Do
Just
it.
say it.
All right, fine, fuck. So I don't know how like roads might be a little different in other states, other counties of Michigan. But when I was back on the east side of Michigan, it was really common for there to be 2-lane roads that would the road would come to an intersection, and the right lane would be a right turn only lane, and the left lane would be the only lane you could go straight on. And there would be like a red light, and everybody who knows that they want to go straight would stay in the left lane because that's the lane you go straight on. And then people would pretty much pile up in this right lane and just speed and overtake everybody on the left lane who actually got in line for in the proper fucking lane to actually, because you're not supposed to go straight in that lane anyway, because it would be a right turn only lane.
So they were going straight in that right turn.
Yes, they were in that right turn only lane and just going straight at when the light goes green. Oh God, it pisses me off so much.
I hate that. That's the most infuriating thing, because it's like not only are the people who are waiting not getting what they deserve, but also these dudes on the right are like, I'm entitled, and so I'm going to cut the line and just
pretty
ignore
much.
the law
Yeah.
for a beat.
God, it was so annoying.
Gosh.
It doesn't happen
I
nearly
can
as
see
much
that.
over in Grand Rapids.
All right. I'm gonna pick a thing to hate on.
Yeah.
I've had so much time to think, but I really didn't get anywhere.
You're the one that even came up with the question. Come on.
I know. I hate slow Wi-Fi, or just no Wi-Fi, or bad Wi-Fi. All of it. I hate it. That's
Wi-Fi.
what's really been the biggest thorn in my side for the past however long I've been at this job. Because I don't have Wi-Fi at my house. I have to work off of a mobile hotspot that I have on my phone.
Is
And I can't download anything greater than 1 gigabyte. Otherwise, it'll take like 8 years.
is there any update on this? Like,
I don't
are they
know.
gonna fix this?
I texted the guy about it whenever I got back to my house from being at vacation.
He set
he
foot
hasn't
in freaking
responded.
America after coming home from Ireland, and you're like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah, dude, I was gone for 10 days. And he told me, he would have it done. Like, hold on, let me see what he said. He said he would have it done by early that week. Hold on. On Monday, I texted them. I was like, hey, is there any Wi-Fi update? He said, I put in a call last Friday. I'm not sure if they're open, but I'm planning on calling again. We should have it fixed early this week, Monday, May 29th. It is now June 17th. I have gone on a whole vacation to a different country and come back. There is still no Wi-Fi in this home.
My God.
It irks me to no end.
Yeah,
I
that's.
hate it so much.
Jeez.
And it would be fine if the mobile hotspot was fast, but it's not. That's the other part of it. Like, I have Wi-Fi. It like barely works though. Is like I can't download stuff. I can barely watch a YouTube video on my computer. I can barely be in this call right now. It takes me like an hour to upload my audio after we record these stupid things. Like I'm not. It is so rough. So yeah, that's my biggest hate qualm that I have.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck no Wi-Fi.
All right.
All my homies hate no Wi-Fi.
Dude, so real. So real. All right. Next question on the docket is, what is the biggest animal that you could realistically beat in a fight? This is a really weird question, right?
Are we talking about
But
like
I
just a
think-
fist fight, or do I get to use the my everyday carry?
No. You get yourself and your fisticuffs against Mother Nature. What could you beat?
Ooh.
What is the biggest thing that you could fight?
Your mom.
Wow.
She's an animal, let me tell you.
Oh my god. Okay, man. I'm trying to think. I don't think I could take on anything bigger than like a cow.
Maybe a chimpanzee.
You think you can fucking take
Dude,
on
you
a
think you
fucking... You think you can take on a bull?
No. I said anything bigger than a cow, so I don't think I could. I don't think I could.
So smaller than a cow. So what's the biggest animal? then?
Yeah.
So what's the big... Yeah, that's... You told me what you can't fight. You can't fight a cow. What
You
can
think you could fight a cow?
I'm thinking like a sloth.
You know, I was literally going to fucking say that, and then I thought, no, sloth is a bit weird. I'll say monkey. Well, actually, I said
All right,
Actually,
both of y'all can take out the sloths that can't fucking throw a punch. Great job, guys. Congratulations.
No, I can realistically beat something else. I feel like I could take on a medium-sized dog.
That's fair.
I don't think I could beat a German Shepherd, which is like big dog.
I think
But
if you
I
had
could beat
time
something
to
a little
think
smaller
about it,
than
you
that.
could like come up with some tactics like eye gouging and kind of shit.
Nope, you're just placed straight into the arena.
Right now. You don't get to
Yeah,
research
I
the
feel like
dog's
I-
weak points.
Yeah, no thinking. You just and then you're right there. The animal's right there, and it's mad at you, and you got to
Hit its
defend
weak
yourself
spot
for
to
your life.
inflict massive damage.
Oh my god! Look at the glowing white spot on it. I wonder if that's a weak spot. If anything, my video game intelligence has taught me.
I feel like that's almost like common knowledge though. If you were to be up against some sort of animal in the wilderness, that eye gouging is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
So-
Okay, Cord. What do you think you could beat?
Your mom. I already answered this question.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
She's pretty...
You're such an asshole. Like, you do realize she watches this, right?
It's not direct to her. It's the name of the joke. It's the concept of the your mom joke, not a direct attack of your mom.
Okay.
That's
fair.
the
my god.
Just Make sure she knows that.
gold.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like I might have.
will know.
I feel like I would have
She
already
can take
been
a
blocked
joke.
and disinherited from every family event at this point if she didn't understand that concept. So I think I'm okay. I think I'm in the clear.
Oh my god.
For content.
Yeah, I think you're fine. She can take a joke. She's fine.
It's not even directly at her.
That's.
I know.
I mean, it sounds like it. Like it could be misinterpreted.
Well, we
Oh,
clarified
damn.
it. It's
Cool.
in.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
End of.
End of. All
Noc,
right.
what did you say was the biggest animal? I'm sorry.
I said chimpanzee.
You think you could fight a chimpanzee?
Oh, yeah. I'd fucking swing him around and shit.
Dude, I feel like you would get ripped to shred. Those things have like
I
gnarly
mean,
teeth.
yeah, that's true. That is true. But it's like as long
Okay.
as you can get your hand around its throat before it can like start trying to chomp at you.
Oh god. Yeah, I guess so. Slightly on topic, but slightly off topic. Have you guys ever seen a chimpanzee with no hair?
I feel like I have.
It's
But
really
I can't
gross
remember
looking.
it. I'm sure it is.
Oh,
It's
oh
called,
god.
It's called a bald person. Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen a bald person before.
Dude, Noc.
Knock.
Fuck y'all.
Whoa. no. He's got the beard. He's not hairless.
Oh yeah,
That's true. God.
Dude, I'm looking at pictures of them right now. They look. Ugh. Oh, there's a naked bear. Ugh. Okay, I'm done with this. You. Oh my god. They look gross.
Are you
Don't
done
look
looking at random pictures? Are we good to
Yeah,
do the
no,
podcast?
no.
Are we good to do the podcast?
Yes, we're gonna do the
Oh,
podcast.
wonderful. Good. Wonderful. Doing the
That's
podcast
all
now.
that's all for the weird questions for this week. We're now gonna move into some news
News,
stuff. First thing.
News.
First thing is that Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, which is the game's first and I think only DLC that they're
Yeah.
gonna do,
Yeah.
is shaping up really well. There are new quest types, fixed AI, new skill trees and stuff. And apparently it really outshines the original game in a lot of ways, according to playtesters. It's not really released at all. Like what's it called? There was like a journalist thingy where the journalist could go in and like play for an hour or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And apparently a lot of them really liked it. They said like what Cyberpunk 2077 like wanted to be, like base game wanted to be, is what this DLC is. So
Interesting.
that's really exciting. I'm really excited for it.
I'm sorry. When did this game release again?
When did Cyberpunk release?
Like
Or when does the
2020?
DLC release? Yes. Yeah.
So it took them
It
an extra
released
3
in
years for them to
2020,
make the
yeah.
game they wanted to make.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good game, but
Yeah.
goddamn.
I remember, Cord, when did you buy Cyberpunk? Because I remember, wasn't it like the week that we got out of school for COVID? I feel like I remember this.
I was gonna say March, so yeah, probably sounds about right. Yeah, I pre-ordered that shit.
Yeah. Because I remember
Did
that
you
was one
learn
of the
your
last
mistake?
things that we talked about.
Did I what?
Did you learn your mistake?
Did I learn my mistake? I really don't. Yes, no, I guess. I don't know. Sure.
I just feel like pre-ordering games is a bad idea these days.
I pre-order COD games still. It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh.
So
Gosh, I'm
I
gonna
mean, it
end this
doesn't matter.
podcast.
It doesn't fucking. Bro, I know I'm gonna play it. Like I know I'm addicted. Like it doesn't matter if it's the shittiest game on earth for the third time in a row. I'm still gonna play it. Like I'm here. I'm literally here. I'm playing competitive Call of Duty after the like 4 in a row worst years of competitive Call of Duty ever, and I'm still fucking here.
Bruh.
Fair enough. I mean, Black Ops was kind of
Anyways.
shit.
You what?
Black Ops was kind of shit.
What?
The new
I've
Black
come
Ops.
around. The what?
The new Black Ops.
Oh no, I've completely. That's the only good one. I've
What?
completely flipped.
What?
I
You
did
don't like Black Ops 2?
No, he's talking about Black Ops Cold War. The new Black Ops is what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're saying that you like that one.
Correct.
You think it's better than Black Ops 2?
Whoever said it? Bitch, we were talking about if I liked the game or not, whether if it's the best game of all time or not.
What
is this discussion?
Okay, I'm sorry. You made it sound like you were like ranking that one above all the other ones, and I was like, no, I like Black Ops 2.
No, I've come around absolutely on Black Ops Cold War. It's
Interesting.
it is such a good competitive Call of Duty. It's so good. I wasn't, my eyes were not opened yet whenever it came out.
All right.
Just hating on it.
Interesting.
Had a wrong perspective. Didn't understand
Yeah,
what
there
made
you
it.
go.
I didn't understood what make a good Call of Duty, and that is a good Call of Duty. Oh well.
Fair enough. And then you got in there and you appreciated it.
Too many years afterwards, but nevertheless. Cyberpunk.
Fair enough. Cyberpunk. Yeah, that DLC releases on September 26th. So look forward to it. It's exciting. Cord,
Woo!
tell us about some drama.
Well, you probably haven't heard this name in a while, but Disguised Toast, the famous Among Us YouTuber, more importantly for this conversation, the creator and owner of the Disguised, or DSG, a newer professional Valorant team, revealed a lot of details concerning his more recent venture into esports. He revealed that he is on track to spend $1 million on his team over the course of this whole year, which is way more than he ever planned on spending. And he's like making $0 in revenue. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. According to Toast, every NA esports org is either broke or going broke, and that no org is safe. So I think there's a lot of interesting nuance to this. I would be really surprised if there's absolutely no NA orgs. And I think that's absolutely an over-exaggeration because Optic, that org, I don't believe that they're in the red. Like there's no fucking way that they're in the red. They have they do such a good job of like bringing up making a lot of their content creators actually popular and interacting with each other and having them do videos all the time and creating a ton of content and like all their merch sales and all that shit. Like there's no way Optic is in the red. I disbelieve that. But
What do we think about Cloud9?
I have no idea about Cloud9.
Okay.
I couldn't tell. Weren't they based on crypto and they lost a lot of value like a year and a half ago? Whenever
Cloud9?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Cloud9's existed for like a long time, especially in CSGO esports. They've been there since like 2013, 2012-ish, I think. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you.
What was the but that you were about to say? I'm so sorry.
Anyways, but I do think he's very true in that a lot of esports teams and orgs are not making money. Just because I guess this kind of almost 20-year journey of esports has kind of like, while esports is still probably more popular than it ever has been, it still really isn't mainstream. It's still kind of just a lot. It's still just a bunch of basement dwelling nerds that watch it. It's just a lot of basement dwelling nerds now.
Yeah. That's true.
So I think just because of this trend of like even FaZe going, like FaZe is about to be removed off the NASDAQ for
what?
Because their price per share has been under $1 for a while. So it'll probably happen sooner rather than later.
Dang.
So I think over the next couple of years, esport productions are going to be definitely scaled back until, if ever, esports hits mainstream popularity and attention.
Man.
Yeah, I think it's been...
Honestly, I feel like... Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
All right. Well, all right. I think there's been like a lot of venture capital investment into esports teams and shit, and they're just expecting it to eventually go mainstream and make money, and it's just not happening like quickly enough or at all. So yeah, I think everybody's losing money because there isn't enough revenue streams for these teams to utilize to actually make money.
Yeah, honestly. I feel like if they maybe capitalized on merch more, or maybe even like selling... No, not sponsorships. Honestly, I feel like if they sold like for in-person tournaments, if they had like an entry fee or something like that, like a venue fee, like to be a spectator. Sorry.
There's venue fees. What are you talking about, bro?
The only time I've ever been served a venue fee is if I'm actually in a tournament.
bro, we're not we're not like I'm not like major, like maybe like your Smash Bro small events that are all grassroots. Yeah. But like for all these like major like esports majors, you have to pay to get in. You don't walk in for free.
That's true. That's true.
Bro, we had to pay for our Halo passes. We didn't just get to walk in.
I don't know, man.
I think content. That's part of like I was talking about Optic. Like Optic is the only like esports org that I can think of that does a lot of things with all of their various content creators.
Okay, so
like
you say that,
like
but
name one other 100 Thieves member that isn't Valkyrie, Nade Shot, or the other guy, the other big major guy. I can't remember his name. It's blanking. I can think of his face.
That one kid who was like not 18 for a while, and he was like their social media manager.
What's his name?
Oh man, I can't remember.
You see what I'm saying?
I really used to like his content though. Shoot.
Like name one other 1,000 Thieves, 100 Thieves member. You can't.
No idea.
Like it's just, I feel like a lot of these esports orgs don't capitalize on the content potential that they have to not only make money on content, but to hook people into their org, their brand, and their content creators to eventually invest and follow their teams on esports and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I feel like one of the oldest esports communities can kind of shed some light on this. The Smash community has tons and tons of like YouTubers who like are all pushing content for their esport, and a lot of them push for like their teams and stuff, but it just doesn't get a bigger draw to the like fan base, I guess. Like I feel like the Smash Melee fan base doesn't really grow all too much unless Ludwig does like a video on it or something.
Okay, right. Wait. And that's exactly the reason why. Because you're literally, if you're making insular Smash Bros content that only Smash Broers are going to watch, of course your base isn't going to grow much because it's only you're only attacking a small audience. But Ludwig has a massive audience, and when he pushes it to something like that, of course more people are going to come to Smash Bros, the more niche thing. That's why if you have an esports org that has a variety of different content creators all interacting and making content, you kind of splash your own audiences together and you get more reach to more audiences. You know, someone that might have not have been interested in COD is like, oh, hey, this 1,000 Thieves, 100 Thieves guy is kind of funny. What does he do? Oh, he's an esports player for COD. And then that's, who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. This whole example that you just gave just made sense in my head whenever I gave myself the example of a chef who plays esports as well on the side. Like they do cooking TikToks, but also they do gaming.
Or not even that, but it's the chef TikToker who does a video with an esports guy. And it's a good piece of content.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, all these Gordon Ramsay lovers are now exposed to, I don't know, fucking CSGO callouts. Like,
that would be so sick.
And that right there is what I feel like is like maybe not the answer to all of esports problems and why it's failing.
Right.
But I think that could absolutely help. Could be a answer.
I also feel like they could be doing more for merch, honestly. Because like right now, if you want to buy their merch, it's so expensive. And it's for like a big item, right? Like a t-shirt. I feel like they should focus more on like stickers or like little like nameplates or something, like a little design thingy where it's like enter your name here, and then you can like hello, my name is, and it has like Cloud9 branding on it or something like that. Like just really small stuff that's super affordable.
They already do this, bro.
Do they already do this? Are you kidding?
Yeah, looks like it.
And it's Cloud9. God damn it. Well, well, I guess we can't create all the answers.
Actually, that was CS:GO. Here's the real link. All right, that's the real Cloud9 sticker pack of 3. No, those are CS:GO stickers for Cloud9. That first link.
I see what you're saying.
No, these are real stickers. Yeah, people do stickers. They do all this shit. They do the sweatbands, the wristbands, the bucket hats. Like they do all the small stuff. That's not the issue.
Darn it.
Don't worry. Esports org, make sure they have merch for you to buy. You need to have an audience that is willing to buy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, that's so sad. It really is just a number of people problem then.
Oh, absolutely. There's just
Dang it.
they
There's
need
not
to
enough
increase the
people
number of people.
watching esports.
Not enough people paying
Yeah.
for esports.
That's true.
I think that's the bigger
But
one.
that's the thing is when you have
'Cause, like-
advertising and sponsorships, watching is paying.
Yeah.
True.
Well, I feel like even if that is the case, they're clearly not making enough money off of that kind
Yeah.
of thing. Because like when I think back to HCS that we went to a while ago, that whole thing was like sponsored by Rockstar, right?
Yep.
It
Had a
did
couple
not make
different-
me want to buy Rockstar.
Had a couple different sponsors.
It did. But the main one was Rockstar. I remember this because you got me the can.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah. So, but like, I don't think that made me want to either buy Rockstar.
I mean,
and also,
that's the
I think
thing
it
about
honestly
advertising. It
deterred
doesn't
me
just-
away from it.
Advertising doesn't just work off of like one instance. It's like
Yeah,
brand
no, I was gonna
saturation in advertising that pushes people towards particular brands.
And also, maybe it didn't hook you, but someone else who's never had Rockstar was like, man, maybe
That's
I need
true.
an energy
Yeah.
drink. You never know. Like,
You're right.
Like, dude, when was the last time a cable television ad or a YouTube ad made you actually go buy the fucking item?
True.
Just because you don't do it doesn't mean it's profitable. Because if it wasn't profitable, companies wouldn't be paying for all these stupid advertisements all the time.
Right.
They are making money somehow, some way off that.
And it's not the advertising that like calls out to you to make you want to buy a product. It's you seeing the ads, you recognizing the brand, and then 6 months later you see a Rockstar and you're like, oh, I know them. They must be big, kind of a thing, because you know about them. And it's like that kind of thing that drives people into
Or
buying.
even the fact that it was like recommended by like a player or something.
Exactly.
Even
Or
that,
you
yeah.
just pull up to a random convenience store in Idaho because you're traveling cross country for some reason, and for some fucking reason this late at night they're sold completely out of Monsters. They have no sort of energy drinks, and their coffee machine is broke. You know, Idaho is like it's kind of like McDonald's, except it's not their ice cream machine that's always
Just
broke; it's their
everything
coffee
else.
machine that's always broke. Anyways, and you look, and the only thing they have to drink is normal, plain old Rockstar, and you can go, you know what? I've actually had this before at an HCS event. Might as well get it because I'm kind of tired. I know how it tastes. And then
Fair enough.
there you go.
I
The
mean, if it was your own
proved valid.
option, the advertising doesn't matter, because if it's the only option, then you're going to go for the only option. But like,
maybe
say
you'll
there
get-
are a
maybe
few
you'll
other
get-
energy drinks you've never had before. If you know Rockstar, you're going to pick that.
Yeah,
over
there you go.
everybody else.
Exactly. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
You never had fucking
Bang or Rain.
You
or
never had a
something.
bang. You never had a bang, but you've had a Rockstar. You know what a Rockstar tastes like.
Yeah, it's like you see like your options are like, oh, there's like maybe a Bang. I've never heard of that. What is this new generation Bang energy drink? There's like something flavored like Starburst. You're like, I don't even know what the hell that is. And you're
Exactly.
like,
But
oh,
you see
familiar.
Rockstar.
Exactly.
You've had Rockstar before.
It's
Not
the
your favorite, but
advertising
you'll
that
buy
fosters
it.
familiarity.
And then you buy Rockstar once, and all of a sudden you're fucking addicted, and you're now a Rockstar addict, and you have to like get your fucking liver pumped out because you're drinking too many Rockstars a day. And their advertisement was absolutely worth it. See?
Dude, are you like off of like 30 of them right now? Because it sounds like it.
Yeah, I am off of 30 ads right now. Watching 30 advertisements for
Ads.
Rockstar at a time is absolutely what I'm doing.
I'm off of 30 ads right now. Pull up, throw fours.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes people go on 30 perks. I go off of ads, bro. Straight dopamine.
I'm sorry, you're talking about
Feel that you're
advertising or
30.
Adderalls?
Oh yeah. Advertisements. Who knows?
Advertising.
Maybe it is Adderall. I'm just speaking way too fast because I'm just on Adderall. Who knows?
Okay, calm down there. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Next thing. Tell us about more drama.
More drama,
I
okay.
got it wrong. The last thing wasn't drama.
Well,
But
I
this
wasn't
is drama.
100% sure whether or not to go over this because it is. I
Go
don't
for it.
know. So
Well, go for the next one. Go for the next one then if you don't want to do it.
no, that's fine.
All right.
So Nick
We're doing
Merckx is
this.
in trouble, or at least now Call of Duty's in trouble. Oh, I don't fucking get this. So there was a tweet that was like it was like a video of like some like riot or some protesting, clashing of two separate groups of protesters at a school board. Obviously about LGBT stuff and
Woo, Pride Month.
yeah, right. And Nick Merckx has the bright idea to say they should leave little children alone in response to pro-LGBT people.
How old were the kids?
It doesn't. It's a non-issue. There's no
It's
kids
inconsequential.
in this thing.
Okay.
Correct.
There is this like, I don't know, like a cultural thing amongst right wingers where they just believe that all LGBT people are child groomers.
What?
You've
Apparently,
never heard this.
this isn't a new tactic either.
Oh, God,
Like in
no.
the
What?
in the fucking 70s and 80s, it was used against gay people.
Yeah,
it was gay people are groomers and they want to groom your children.
Yeah, that's right. They tried to make homosexuality
God.
synonymous with pedophilia, and it's a tactic that they're using now against LGBT people en masse.
It's when you know they're desperate.
Right.
Like if they had to pull out like the fucking ploy from the 70s, 80s that even fucking failed, that you know they're losing, bro. They're not having a good time.
This is the thing I've been thinking about a while, is that the only way they can win is if they try to use straight up lies to dehumanize people so that they can essentially treat people as non-human.
Yep.
Damn, that got deep.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it is in a way it is. So FaZe went and said this shit, essentially directing it towards all LGBT people, saying y'all should leave little children alone. And Call of Duty just went, fuck you. We're going to remove your skin off of Call of Duty.
No, so neither side is being very nice. I see.
Well, I mean, what else is Call of Duty supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean, like if you're sponsoring
like
people who
like the week before, after like, even though like Tim the Tap Man and fucking Nick Merckx have moved on from Call of Duty for the most part, they just got operators released that you could buy that were like looked like them or whatever.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right. It was like a premium fucking cosmetic pack that you could buy, and so they removed Nick Merckx's cosmetic pack.
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't a Nick Merckx was like, I don't support all the Call of Duty gators. Get me out of there. And then they were like, okay.
No,
it was more of a like he said something that was homophobic, and they were like, dude,
Transphobic,
stop.
but yeah.
Transphobic.
It's
okay.
both.
That's still pretty bad. It's both.
Yeah.
Okay, that's even worse.
I mean, it's yeah. I guess this is kind of akin to Adidas dropping Kanye West in a way. Like, I mean, like what you got? Kanye West says
not in severity.
Holy shit, no. But it's similar in that person that you're sponsoring says a bunch of stupid shit, so you stop sponsoring them.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Gotcha.
with Kanye West and Adidas, it wasn't exactly a sponsorship; it was a business deal. But whatever.
Same general concept.
Yeah.
Same vibe.
Yeah. And then after all this shit with Nick Merckx, you've got Dr. Disrespect and Tim the Tap Man pretty much throwing their 2 cents into the whole thing, saying that they're going to stop playing. Well, actually, I don't know about Tim the Tap Man, but Dr. Disrespect pretty much said he's uninstalling. I think he actually did it on stream. I didn't watch it. But he's not playing Call of Duty until is it Activision? I can't remember.
Yeah, whatever.
Activision until they apologize for it. I think
That's kinda whack.
Yeah, Tim the Tatman did the same kind of thing. He like tweeted it at Activision and told them to remove his skin as well.
Mm.
But yeah.
So wait, are they being homophobic, or are they just like
I don't know if they're
difficult?
necessarily being inherently homophobic, but I mean Nick Merckx is. But it's
not homophobic. It's more transphobic than homophobic. I mean, if you really want to get into the nitty gritty.
Oh, I guess it's
transphobia. It's like him going, yeah, I don't want this shit to the kids. And I think the hard part is like everyone has certain assumptions they've made on either side of the argument. And everyone is acting accordingly to their own assumptions.
Correct.
If that makes sense.
That's the way the world works.
Like, all of kind of, I guess. Well, I feel like it's like a lot of people, like a lot of the like people who aren't super political and who are just, COD gamers and they just want to shoot their guns and whatever. What they see is some fucking big time content creator, Nick Merckx, bro man, he fucking said that he wants to teach his kids about sexuality, and then Call of Duty canceled him over that. Now, if I just said that to
Oh.
you, you'd probably go, what the fuck? You know, like this guy just wants to teach his kids at home. What's wrong with that? That's absolutely stupid. Why should you get in the, you know, in a man's family business? But they don't understand the context of the situation of how it's not, he wasn't, maybe Nick Merckx really feels that way about, he really wants to teach his kid at home. And that's a position to have. But saying the sentence, this shit should be kept away from the kids, is more than just a statement on what he wants to do with his kid. It's a general societal statement on the trans movement that transgenderism as a whole should be kept away from the kids. And that is a different statement. You know, I feel like that's the crux of this issue, of this kind of weird cultural divide in the Call of Duty community. Of that some people don't understand the full ramifications of what Nick Merckx was saying.
That's the thing, because on the surface, if you look at what he said, and this is used in a lot of what people who believe this kind of right-wing stuff say, is that, like, on the surface, he's saying you should leave little children alone. And I'm guessing, like, depending on how you interpret that sentence and what that is to mean, like, yes, no one should disagree with that. Like,
right,
leave kids
exactly.
alone. And it's like, but it's the context behind what he's saying that makes it so stupid and so I want to say hateful to say. But, like,
absolutely it is.
But it banks on the idea that if you were to oppose that, then you are obviously pro pedophilia, I guess.
Right. And I mean, like, I gave Nick Merckx, like when the news first dropped, I gave him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, because maybe he just, you know, really does want to teach his kid, and he sent off the tweet, and all of a sudden he's getting a lot of hate for it. But when he doubled down on it, that's when I was like, okay, this is you. If you didn't take the time to research the meaning of your own words, that's on you, whether or not you recognize the impact of what you're saying.
Man, this podcast is not enough for one can of Guinness, huh?
I guess not.
I guess not.
Should have packed two, bro. Should have packed two.
I'm opening the second right now.
Oh, there we go.
Y'all making me drink. I can't believe this.
Yeah, long story short, Nick Merckx is an idiot, and I don't respect Dr. Disrespect anymore.
I really hope that in the bottom of their hearts they mean no harm, and that this is just
the truth.
Terribly
the truth
misguided and misworded.
If you dig deep enough into any kind of belief structure, nobody really wants to do harm. It's just that they think their belief is what does the least harm, and they believe that.
It's like I like,
unless you're truly evil and you want to cause harm. Like, everybody's belief, they don't want to cause harm.
Well, I feel like I have to, when you view people, like, yeah, people are idiotic, but I don't view, like, people as, you know, like, people who promote anti-trans bills, kind of that stuff. I don't view them as, like, trying to put the trans people extinct or something like that. I know they're just operating off of beliefs and they think they're doing the right thing. I do get upset at, like,
I think some of them do believe that the eradication of trans people in its entirety is actually good for society, which is fucking heinous, but
absolutely. I don't think
they believe what they're doing is good.
I don't think a lot of, like, blue collar normal fucking Americans who maybe in the middle or maybe lean a little right are like that.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
I think that comes a lot more from, like, the right wing figureheads who obviously lie, who are the ones that peddle the bullshit.
Yeah.
Those are the people that I attribute the heinous crimes to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But even in this scenario, I really only would attribute, like, heinous-ness or complete transphobia to, like, Nick Merckx. Like, Dr. Disrespect is just an idiot, but he's also just a gamer.
Yeah,
too.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
You don't know, like, what his belief is from this whole thing. You just know his friend is getting attacked and he's trying to stand up for his friend.
He's just
I think it's misguided, but it's not as serious. You can't equate what Dr. Disrespect did to what Nick Merckx has done.
Absolutely. Yeah. Two different leagues.
All right.
I wasn't expecting to keep talking about that.
This has been fun. We need to move off of this though, because this is a lot.
Do we need to? What if we?
Well, we don't need to, but like, I mean, man, we've given it so much time already. Is there much else to be said?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Is there much more else to be said? Should let
I can tag on some
let the
things.
podcast ebb and flow. You know,
I can add a few things.
if we want to talk about Nick Merckx and Dr. Disrespect for a full 90 minutes,
How about we
guess
talk
what?
about other streamers like
No,
XQC?
No, hang on. Can I say one last thing?
Go
One
for
last
it.
thing.
Yeah, go for it.
No, we're
Fuck
moving on.
transphobes. Fuck homophobes. That's
We're
all I
moving.
gotta
We're
say.
moving
Exactly.
on, bro. We're moving. We already decided we're moving on.
Be gay, do
we gotta,
crime.
we gotta move. We gotta move.
Be gay, do crime. Be gay,
We
do
gotta move.
crime.
We gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta
Okay,
move.
okay,
We're not
okay,
gonna cover
okay.
all of our topics, bro. We gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move. Go. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Go.
Okay, so Xbox, they did a thing called
They did a thing.
Summer Game Fest.
Oh, that's
I think
crazy.
Last week-ish.
What is this thing?
They just like announced a bunch of new games. There was like a Mortal Kombat game that's coming out. There's a new Sonic game that's coming out, and there's a new big Bethesda
Big.
IP game that's coming
Yeah.
out.
Big.
Called Starfield. It's their very first new IP that they're making. I think it's the first one in 25 years.
Holy shit.
It looks, yeah, I know. They've been banking on like Fallout and Skyrim and stuff, or Elder Scrolls for like a while now, and Red Dead. But apparently they're going to do this, and people are really excited about it. It's like a or like a planet exploration game, like you're a little astronaut kind of dude. Everybody's super excited about it. Honestly, I could care less. I really don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. So supposedly there's like, you can start on one planet and then you like look at the moon and you're like, I want to go there. And you can go to that moon. And then from there you can like go to all these other planets and like do space stuff, right?
Right.
That's too much, man. I get overwhelmed when I have the choice of like two different candies and then I sit there and think about it for like 2 minutes and I'm like, that's a lot, man.
Bro, you're playing Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. That's got like unlimited options, bro.
I get the same thing. It like stresses me out. Like I can't figure out what to do next. Like I have to deliberately be like, okay, we are going to like the Rito Society now, and we're gonna do this quest line. And I'm not going to get distracted by anything. And then I'll see something off in the distance and I'm like, oh, cool glowy thing or something. And then I have to be like, no, I'm doing the Rito quest line right now. Save it for later. And then I like put like a marker on it or something. But like, it's too many options and it's, yeah. ADHD is a bitch.
Well, it sounds like it's more of just your proclivity and struggle to play games than anything against Starfield.
It is, yeah. Oh, no, definitely.
I'm slightly interested, only because I feel like the selling point of the game is like, oh, it's like 1,000 different planets, and it's just like, yeah, but like most likely 500 of them are just going to be forest planets with slightly differing loot. With 10 different levels of, like you'll go to the first forest planet and like you'll get the level 2 stuff, and then the next forest planet is going to be the level 5 stuff. And it's just like, okay, it's just a forest planet again. But following up in like a detail or after conversation after the showcase, Tom Howard said that all of the planets won't be procedurally. Todd Howard said that Starfield's 1,000+ planets won't all be procedurally generated, and that Starfield will contain more curated content than Skyrim and Fallout 4 combined.
I saw this and I got so excited.
Now, I think that's kind of interesting, but I really don't fully believe it till I see it.
Hey, well,
because
no, think about it this way. He says, at least from what I'm reading from the notes here, he said 1,000+ planets won't all be procedurally generated. So he could say that there's one planet out of the 1,000 that's not procedurally generated, and that statement is still true.
Yep.
Very true. And also Todd Howard, but like Bethesda can release good games. Like, let's not forget that they do lie, and they can lie. Like Fallout 76, anyone 16 times the detail. Like, okay,
still running on the Fallout 3 engine.
Right.
Oh my God.
So I'm interested. I hope it's good. I hope it's great. And I think just hearing that concept of like, oh, hey, this idea of having 1,000 fucking planets that aren't all procedurally generated and a lot of them are unique and have story beats and all that, that sounds actually cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
But I don't know if that can be pulled off.
Yeah,
It's going to be another
if they
Cyberpunk
can.
2077 situation.
Yeah. I think it's going to be exactly that. I was about to say, I think it's going to be another one of those things that's like super duper hyped up, and we're like, oh, dude, the technology is so cool and new and awesome, and it's going to be like crazy, dude. And then it's like, no.
Maybe.
It comes out September 6th, though, in case y'all are interested.
Another September
If
game.
it has multiplayer and if people review it well, I might get it. But that's a big maybe.
We would need to
Very
know a
big
lot more about it. Like we literally know the
Absolutely.
genre of game and a couple of technical details.
It's-
Like,
Yeah.
we need to see a lot more.
I'm
of this.
thinking I haven't really seen much of it, but I think they're gonna go the same route as like No Man's Sky, where it's like, oh, you mine materials and you build a little thing, and then
Well, that sounds boring.
and I really hope it's not that. Yeah, it sounds boring as hell.
Like, not only does it sound boring to actually play, it sounds boring because it's been done. Like Eve
Yeah,
Online,
yeah.
you've got all the Elite series games, like Elite. I was gonna say Elite Dangerous, but I'm talking about like old school Elite, like Frontier Elite. All that
Oh.
shit. It's all the same. Oh, there was another game I can't remember. Yeah, it's like fly around in a spaceship and mine shit, mine asteroids and shit. Like this has been done 1,000 times. So hopefully it's different.
Dude, the Minecraft formula never dies, dude. We should all just be playing Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
We can just make
I don't know
space
about that.
Minecraft.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I think we do not need a Minecraft 2. We're good. We're good.
Oh, bro, imagine.
We do not need a Minecraft 2. You don't need Minecraft.
Dude, a big part of my childhood was definitely spent looking up like fake teaser spoilers for Minecraft 2. And like half of them, they would be in like
Did you really
mechs made out
did
of
you
wooden
did you
planks.
really just want to be in the Minecraft mines that much, bro? Like your problem
I
isn't
do.
that you need more Minecraft. The problem is we need child labor. Like we free child from labor, and then what do? They go right back to the digital mines. They yearn for the mines.
Yes.
They yearn for the
Yes.
mines.
You know what we need?
What do we
Miners.
need? We need miners to be
Miners,
miners.
miners.
We need minor
We need
miners.
miners.
We need the minor miners. That's what we're missing. We need the minor miners.
Dude, on my end, we said that at the exact same time. Let's go.
We got there. That was the peak version of that joke, and we got there. We achieved it. Let's move on. What's next?
Absolutely. Noc, I want to
We
talk
got
about one
2
of the things that
minutes.
you want to talk about.
Oh, which one?
Oh, do we? Oh, snap.
Yeah, we're at 58 minutes, baby.
Dang.
We got to
All right,
do a quickie. In and out.
Talk
Quickie,
about
quickie,
your
quickie.
Yeah, yeah,
XQC thingy real quick.
Fucking XQC signed a deal, a non-exclusive deal with this new streaming
Ooh.
platform called Kick.com for $100 million.
Wow.
He's getting paid more than LeBron James.
Dude, that's insane.
And the funny thing is that it's not even an exclusive agreement. Like, he is literally allowed to still stream on Twitch.
What's crazy to me about this is that Kick is going to fail in like 3 months. And then
No, well, hold
Not
on.
necessarily.
laugh, and then he's just going to get all the money.
There's no way.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I feel like it's on the downfall.
No, it's dude. Okay, first off, Kick is only becoming more and more popular with more and more streamers going and bringing their audiences.
Really?
They just paid off. Do you think a failing business would just pay a fucking $100 million to some fucking basement dwelling dweeb called XQC?
Yeah. Have
you
a think about this. Like, where do you think they got $100 million from?
Well,
you know, you want to know?
okay,
You want to
but
know
like,
what?
didn't the same thing happen with Ninja a couple years ago with that one website? I don't
Mixer?
remember what it
Mixer.
was, but
You're thinking Mixer.
Yeah.
But I feel, I wasn't around for Mixer, but I feel like I see a lot more Kick. I feel like Kick has definitely been way more impactful in the streaming market
I think
than
so too.
Mixer ever was.
I never actually signed up for Mixer,
Dang,
but I have
okay.
signed up for Kick.
Like the 95 creator split is insane. Like that sells creators on it immediately. 95%.
95.5?
Yeah. Yeah, 95.5. Exactly. Exact. See, now all of a sudden, you just had to hear one fucking thing about Kick, and all of a sudden, you're wanting to make an account now, aren't you? You're wanting to maybe I should switch to Kick. You see what I'm saying?
But one thing I think needs to be mentioned is like where they got that money from.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all fucking gambling.
Yeah, because the guy who runs Kick is also I think one of the guys who owns Stake, the gambling site.
Yeah.
So literally,
Yep. Oh.
literally, Kick is owned by a gambling site, Stake.
Dang.
So it's like it must have gone down this way too. It must have been like, Twitch bans gambling. Gambling says, "Fuck you, we'll make Twitch."
Yeah. Didn't XQC get banned for gambling or something?
I don't know if
Didn't
he
he have like a
necessarily
gambling addiction
Yeah,
or something?
he was
like,
sponsored by Stake for a long time.
oh my god, dude.
I mean, it's
he's
kind of
gonna go back to it. It's gonna be bad.
It is kind of shitty because you
Poor
guys
guy.
know how much I fucking hate gambling, especially online gambling.
Oh, I hate gambling too.
Yeah.
It's fun, but I hate it.
Yeah, we've been over this, so I mean, it is nice to see Twitch being put in their place, but at the same time, I don't like the idea of the Twitch's replacement being born out of the ability to stream gambling to kids.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I think we'll just have to see how it goes. Because honestly, I think Cord is right that it is on the up and up. I just hope.
Probably.
Well, I don't know what to believe anymore because I don't have any faith in any competitors to like the two big streaming companies right now, which is Twitch and YouTube, right?
Sure.
Okay, well,
I
Twitch is
don't
pissing
know
off
why.
everyone. Twitch is pissing off everyone.
true. No,
YouTube's
you're completely right.
YouTube's UI is terrible.
Yes, it is.
True.
And Kick is paying 95% of all sub revenue to creators.
The funny thing is like
It's on the up and up.
Kick's UI looks exactly
okay.
like Twitch's too. It's kind of funny.
Oh man, that would be insane if we see Twitch toppled.
It'd be great.
Honestly, it kind of would be
if it
great
wasn't because
it
of
would
freaking
create
gambling,
competition, and then they would be forced to be better, which they haven't been doing. They've just been like these like tech giant companies that don't do anything. They're just kind of stagnant. Like, we don't care about our
Yeah,
user. We exploit them for money. So this is really good.
It's a deal with the devil kind of thing.
Yeah.
Double-edged sword kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, we have officially and absolutely destroyed the hour mark. We're now at an hour and 3 minutes now.
We've done that plenty of times.
Let's go ahead and end this episode off, y'all. It has been amazing. We've had a very fun episode this time around. We hope to see y'all next week. My name is Musio. And oh wait, we do the thing. Cord, where can we find you on social media?
Cord_gamer on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, chess.com, and not OnlyFans.
No, you don't have chess.com.
Nice.
You what?
You don't have chess.com.
I do have chess. My name is Cord
No, you
Gamer
don't.
on chess.com.
It's not
Yeah,
called
it
underscore
is.
gamer. I took that name.
Can we please can you Noc? Can you please tell the good 3 listeners that are still on the podcast where they can find you?
All right, you can find me on you got my website nocv.net. You can find me on Spotify, noc.v. You said the dot, and you can find me on chess.com
Lit.
as cord_gamer. Where can we find you, Museo?
Yes, dude. You can find me on twitch.tv/Musio. You can also find me on Twitter at It's Musio. It's MUZI0H. And I think that's everything, right, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Alrighty then. We will see you all next week. We love you. Bye bye.
See ya.
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 Bye.
See ya.